Greetings and salutations, friends. I am Numithrander, and today we begin the Traveler's Tales Gilded chapter. A new day in Tavad is about to begin. As you set off on your journey once more, pay attention to the whispers on the wind. Perhaps the breeze might bring you tidings from your friends. And we shall indeed be paying close attention. For instance, I couldn't help but notice Shalonen standing here in the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. Good day to you. Oh, no voice? Oh, and you're talking with Catherine. Can you really send a commission back the way it came? For you, perhaps. But long-distance travel can be a bit of a hassle for your clients. Something on your mind? I see. Oh dear. Going to avoid Shalonen's workshop for a little bit, just in case any objects go flying. It's lovely in Mondstadt this time of year. Oh, and off she goes. Alright. Yeah, it seems like Moika and Shalonen... At least when it comes to business, they certainly don't get along much, do they? Alright, well. Wrong tab. Let's see. Alright, so we just did Shalonen. Oh, looks like we have a different cast from last time. A whole bunch of people we didn't get to hear from before. Including Monsieur Nouvelette. Alright, so... let's see if we can look at the map and find a few more. That one was rather brief, after all. So let's see... Ah, Kale. Not doing these in any particular order, simply going as I find them. It's more fun that way, I think. Deliberately trying to impose order on these would probably get old pretty fast. Now that I think about it, where is she exactly? Far above or far below? We seem to have moved a fair distance away from her horizontally by now. Skirk in the academia would certainly be an interesting occasion, wouldn't it? After all, what would convince her to even come to Sumeru specifically? And then, why would she enter the academia? Everyone here is a scholar. House of Daena. Is she in there, or is she under? Looks like she's actually in the House of Daena, so let's, go back up and go inside.
Is it possible to install a vision on a
I wonder, would Skirk consider everyone here to be weaklings? With the possible exception of Nahida? The literal Archon of Sumeru? Or would even Nahida face Skirk's scorn? Kind of doubt it. Nahida is rather impressive, despite how small she still is. Still, I wonder how many other people in Sumeru would actually meet with Skirk's approval. Alhaitham and Sino, probably. Possibly Tainari. Kale, maybe. Though she is rather young yet. She'd probably think Kaveh was silly for his pursuit of the arts and architecture. Or would she be impressed with his design? Doubt it, considering how myopic Skirk can be about power. Looks like Kale is speaking with Scholar Yagana.
Oh, okay, I've got it! Thank you, Kale.
Oh. How many of these are going to be unvoiced? I thought the strike was supposed to be over. Putting Tainari's education to good use, I see, Kale.
Understood. Thanks again, Kale.
Greetings, Professor Kale. You're looking very professional today. Definitely nailing that senior role model look. Oh, but your head is kinda turned around a little much, I think. Might just be the angles. Junior colleagues. I'm not sure you get to call anybody that, but I suppose if you're both training under Tainari, then you would have seniority, I suppose. A bit of stage fright. It's only natural. Don't beat yourself up about it. It looks like your hard work is paying off. Oh, but your head is kind of breaking again. Or rather, your neck is breaking again. Yes. I'm reminded of just how tragic her backstory really is. And it makes me want to find Dottore, the good doctor, and have a few words with him, with my sword. But I'm afraid we're going to have to wait on that a fair while. You haven't forgotten to eat too, have you? Well, why not come and have lunch with me then? Very well. Well, do let me know. I'd like to attend if I could. Disappointing that we're still missing so many voices. Nothing to be done at the moment, is there? So then, let's see who else we can find. Let's see, I'm not seeing anyone in Chenyu Vale at the moment. So let's head on over to Fontaine. Ah, Dea. I'm not seeing Monsieur Neuvillette anywhere. I presume... Oh, there's Lenny. So we'll go to him after Dea. First come, first serve, as I said. I presume that Neuvillette will be within the borders of Fontaine, and likely within the court of Fontaine itself. Though possibly not within the Palais Mimonia. After all, mixing work with pleasure is not wise. Let's see, looks like we have to run up the hill and go for a running leap to reach Dea. No doubt Dea is not going to be voiced. I think Linny will be, though. Because I believe he was voiced during the whole Cheval Baron Film Festival business. Dea, however, was not. So I suspect she will not be voiced here either. And I was correct. Here on vacation, Dea? So a minor vacation, in a way. You're into dancing too, Dea. Perhaps you could do a duet with Nilu. I would dearly love to see Nilu dance again. It's been so very long since the Subzerus festival. Hmm. I would be worried about Dunyarzad, but, well, she has in fact recovered a fair bit. She no longer has Elazar after all. Hmm. Well, I would suggest a male dance partner to take the lead role. But if it's only... if the choices are Dunyarzad, Nilu, and Dia, then it would have to be Dia. Hmm. Did you have a good time at least? Alright. Oh, that's Dea. Ah, the net turned up. We'll get to her after her big brother. No. Are they twins? Which was the older? I forget offhand. Let's see. Then he should be around. Oh. Forgot about that. Then he should be around here somewhere. Ah, there he is. Now he should be the first one who actually has a voice. Unless none of them have them.
Still a ways to go.
Ah, finally. Linny, what are you doing here?
Traveler, I never imagined I'd run into you here. Seems I owe that gust just now an apology.
That gust? You owe the wind an apology?
It blew my hat away, seemingly for no reason. But no sooner had I caught it that I ran into you.
Most fortuitous, then. Planning a visit to the Institute, are we?
Yeah, there's a researcher I'm looking for. One who's also interested in magic. He said he'd like to talk shop with me. Word is that he's invented all kinds of fantastic devices that are perfect for some truly amazing tricks. For example, he once made a miniature thermos that he kept stuffed up his sleeve. All he had to do was twitch his finger to activate the mechanism, and voila! The ice within would slide down and out through his sleeve. The ice trick, one of his myriad magic tricks.
A nice bit of sleight of hand. But when we have real magic with visions and the like, could it really be called magic? Feels more like cheap sleight of hand.
Of course it counts. Just think about it. You're a poor office worker sweltering behind your desk. You want nothing more than to head out and buy an ice-cold Fanta to quench your thirst. But it's just way too hot. The Fanta machine's broken and only dispenses warm Fanta, and there's no ice anywhere in the office. Just as you totter on the edge of despair, the colleague beside you claps their hands, and a few ice cubes suddenly appear in your cup of Fanta. Just imagine, how would you feel?
Ah, my savior, the Archon of Ice Cubes. I'm sorry, I can't really get all that enthused about this particular idea.
Now you get it. That's what he researches. Close-up magic for daily use. That's why I'm paying him a visit, too. I'd love to help him refine his close-quarters tricks and improve the impact of his close-up performances. After all, the most important part of magic is the performance, especially when you're up close and personal. Perform well and the audience will be spellbound. They'll think, I need to get closer. No, closer. I must see what surprises this magician's got in store for me. Here, this is for you, to commemorate our meeting today.
I'd say you're actually the greatest magician, Linny.
Thanks for playing along. You truly are the best audience I could ask for. As long as you're beside me, I know even the thorny tricks will go off without a hitch. Uh-oh. Oh, would you look at the time? I'd better not keep our man waiting. See you next time.
Indeed. See you around, Linny. Now then. Next up, I believe, is Lynette. Followed by Chevrus. Looks like we're actually able to find them with relative alacrity this time around. During the previous run around... Oh, I was about to jump to the Statue of the Seven here, but it looks like that would have been a mistake. She's down in the sewers. In the Flue of Sandra, it seems. I would ask what she's doing down there, but we do know that a Scuffier is working at the Flue of Sandra, which is ample reason even for high nobility to come down here, at least for a brief lunch visit. Pity we can't actually see a Scuffier at work down here. Oh well. Or was I wrong? Or is she just higher up? Gonna have to go looking, I guess. I don't actually come this way all that often. That might be the level where I'm looking. Oh, there she is. And what's this device she's looking at? Almost looks like a punching bag machine sort of thing. Yeah. I thought not. It's good that it's broken. Are you saying that you're fine? What exactly are you doing? Admirable, but what specifically are you doing to help them? Hmm. I suppose that would be annoying, particularly if it were making a good deal of noise. Ooh. Well, that's unfortunate. Feels like this would be more in Fremenet's wheelhouse, so to speak. His time to shine, don't you think? I suppose you do have a point there. He would more than likely get it in working order again. In which case, it'd be harder to justify scrapping it. Fix them so they break. That's a new one. I see. Ah, so you're not doing it for free. He had to bribe you to help, eh? The lass has her priorities. I agree with Ether on this one.
The waterway here is too narrow.
Oh well. Let's see, so next up is Chivrous. Alas, I'm pretty sure she hasn't had a voice in a long while. Which is a shame. If I remember rightly, the same voice actress, whose name escapes me at the moment, voiced Futaba Sakura from Persona 5. So a touch of nostalgia on my part if I were to hear her voice again. But, alas, I'm not expecting it. Now then, it looks like Chivrous is outside the city itself. So we'll have to work our way out and around to reach her. Starting up high ought to make it slightly easier. Oh, and I just noticed a Hydro Oculus that apparently I missed. Simply by never coming out this particular way. I'm absolutely certain that's not enough to level up the Statue of the Seven around here, though. Now the question will be, is Chivrous above ground, or all the way up top on that waterway? Oh, there she is. Looks like we have some of the guard. And a bit worse for wear by the looks of them. I'm guessing that Chivrous has put them through quite the training session. Oh, she's pointing over yonder, but I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, I thought not. Nope. Looks like someone didn't quite manage it. Chevrus, a bunch of stragglers have keeled over. Oh dear. That's being a bit excessive, don't you think? I would remind you, Chevrus, that people who don't have visions tend also to have, well, normal mortal limitations. Something that vision holders don't necessarily have to worry about. It's a bit like that issue of anyone possessing a vision being able to breathe underwater, at least in Fontaine. Whereas anyone without a vision would drown, even here. So one has to bear in mind the limitations of those without a vision. What does the training involve, exactly? It sounds rather complicated. And how is the location marked, exactly? Flare. Well, they can't fly too far.
But Captain, please stop using the Gardamex to fire the flare. Captain, please have mercy.
Well, I suppose I'll leave you to your drills then. I think I'm going to murder this slime first. He was annoying me, hopping around like that. Now then, time to find our next friend of old. I'm not seeing anyone immediately in Fontaine. So, let's head on down to Liyue. Nope, not seeing anyone here either. Up toward Mondstadt, perhaps? Nope, not seeing anyone here either. So, back to Sumeru. Not seeing anyone here either. About off in the desert or near Aru village. Nope. I wonder if there's a limit to how many of these you can do in a day. I'm beginning to fear so. Either I'm going blind, or I'm simply not seeing any further interactions for today. Well, we've done it now. We've done 6 total anecdotes. And we can claim 1 reward. And we have a full 37 more days for this, too. And we only need to do 16 to get all the rewards. Honestly, I do wish there were more. At least more in the terms of rewards. Looks like that's Kirara and Leeway. Ah, there we go. Alright, so that is in fact the answer. There is a limit to the number of anecdotes you can experience each day. If the map no longer shows any companions to visit, try coming back another day. Alright. So, 6 in total. So it will take 3 days in order to receive all the rewards. Considering I need 16, I can get 6 a day. So on day 3, we get up to 18. Oh well. Here I was hoping that I'd be able to keep this going a while longer. But alas, I'll have to divide this up into at least 3 days. Oh well. We're past the 30-minute mark here, at any rate, so it's not as if this is a small video anymore. Oh well. On that note, as I really don't have an option, I will be bringing this video to a close. If you enjoyed this, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Do check out my Elden Ring Let's Play, as well as my playthrough of the Genshin Impact main story. And as always, have a good day.